Guys, how you doing? Let me just do this bit a little bit. Little boogie tonight, 'cause I'm honestly too young of a guy to stay home. So he's been hurt, so he's like, no, allow me staying home. I'm going out and doing what other guys been doing, not me staying home being in love with you and you not even been respecting me. Let's go and party. Yeah. Whoa, yeah. Yeah, that's what he's saying. You don't got to go, you ain't gotta go. It's okay, girl. I'ma be alright. Yeah, that's what he's saying. Anyway, sexy slayers, how you doing? S is for smart, S is for sharp, S is for successful, E is for excellent, E is for exquisite, X is where it's at. This is where we are. I'm a ride, little boogie tonight, 'cause I'm honestly too young. Oh my God. Anyway, X is where it's at, guys. X is where it's at. You are excellers with no E. Take that E away. Rebuke it. You don't need that E, because the X does it all. It tells you you're an exceller. And I'm talking to you guys. You. I shouldn't point, but I'm talking to you guys. Just take the sexiness without the objectification of it and keep on slaying, because I know you're still slaying in your homes, you're slaying in your business, you're slaying in your families, you're slaying in your schools, you're slaying in your universities, you're slaying in your colleges, you're slaying in your businesses, you're slaying in your conglomerates, you're slaying in your vision boards, you're slaying in your lands that you can see. The one that you're nurturing the gift of whatever it is that you have to go into that land and feed that land. That's where you're slaying right now. You're slaying everywhere. And I know I kind of mixed that all up, but you're still slaying. That's the whole point. Guys, giving you the psychosexuals of the finale of Ready to Love DC Sally. Guys, let's just get into it. Let's just get into it, because it's getting to 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it's like 2:30. Let's just do it. Tommy, unfortunately, had COVID, so he wasn't there. I can't remember what the host name was. It was a lady. Sean initially was interviewed first. Yeah, Sean just felt a bit of pressure to find someone on the show, and that's not him. He's not fakey like that. Sabrina apologized again for her friends, on her friends' behalf, the way they treated him. Sydney and Phil seem to be exclusive now. I don't know why they were asked about engagements quite soon, and frankly, it's no one's business. But you know, Phil just said, you know, they're dating with intention, so mind your own business, basically. Camille and Cornelius. She said that she had different personalities as long as she had her meds. And as much as she's trying to make a joke about it, she has different names for these personalities. I don't know. Anyway, in the biggest picture was a picture of you and me. Girl, you know I try. I work hard to provide all those material things I thought that made you happy. See, a man's responsibility, that, you know, that struggle of wanting to provide. I'm not saying that's a wrong thing, but that is the, you know, the gender construct of men to be providers, kind of like, and it's just been how it's been. Won't you help me? Tell me what you want from me. Anyway, let me carry on. Yeah, so yeah, and then like the host had to ask her, is that how you really, like, is that how you typically date? Is that how you typically date? Like, really, Camille? And Camille was like, nah, sir, it's all editing. Yeah, it's editing. And then, like, I was shocked when she said this. I mean, Aisha chimed in and said exactly what I thought. Like, it's just, there's only so much that editing can do. You know, the rest of it is, you know, character, basically. I didn't like that word again, that A word that is always associated with women thrown about. And they did talk about it again with Tyrone speaking to Kerry. And he did apologise in a certain way and said he does regret his delivery. And yeah, so she just wasn't happy. And then, like, even the host said that, you know, when the word aggressive is thrown about for women, black women, it's quite triggering, because it's a word that has been associated with black women for a long time. And I don't know anyone that's really necessarily aggressive. It's more passion that we have, the vim that we talk with. I mean, I could be talking like this and someone can come and tell me I'm being aggressive. What nonsense are you talking about, my friend? It's passion. Get to know the knows the goes, okay? Because if anyone else was to talk like that, they'd be seen as strong or assertive, and then things they don't work like that. I go crazy, life without you. Oh, the words have gone. Anyway, I don't know what I've written, something about Cornelius seeing what Camille's saying. I don't know what I'm saying, but the men were watching backstage, and they were just saying how disrespectful they just find Camille to be. And Courtney and Aisha were saying how Camille was being the A word again all throughout, and a bully as well. Oh, I just don't like those words. For Sabrina felt like, you know, she felt quite a bit of pressure from the quote-unquote brown girls club. I don't even want to get into it. I don't want to get into colorism, because the fact of the matter is there is a lot of colorism that goes on generally, where people are discriminated against based on their shade of their complexion, and to see it still continue within communities, particularly the black community, because that's where I'm from. I don't even like using the word black, because we're not black, we're all different gorgeous shades of caramel. Black is a negative connotation in every single thing that we can think about, aside for actually having money. You're in the black when you're in the money, but you're in the red when you don't have that money like that. So oh yeah, in that respect good, but in every other respect really it's to connote like darkness and things of that nature. And it was given to us, it was a word that was actually given to us by colonizers. I don't want to get into all of that, but words are also quite important. Fair enough, I do use it, don't get me wrong. I stopped for a while, to be fair. I don't know why I started again, but anyway, yeah, I don't want to get into all of this colorism nonsense, and yeah, I just don't want to, because it's sad that it's still about, basically. Da, 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 da. Oh gosh, this song. Anyway, okay, anyway, so Sabrina was saying that she's been, Zadia's been mean to her and all of this stuff, and the women were confronting how Camille and Zadia have been. Zadia walked off. I gotta get something for this. She let me dance some breath away. She's reminiscing of a goddess. It's a shame that we could not communicate. How do I say hello? I just want to talk to you. How do I say you're beautiful when I can keep my eyes off you? I don't want to say the wrong thing. I want to use my wrong to it. My baby, how do I say? Okay, this is my little bit of Spanish. I know it's not Spanish, but how do I say? Oh gosh, this was my tune. The room was filled with her sweet aroma. When she dances, her hips move all so sensual. She speaks with her body so hypnotic, in a language that I never will forget. I feel coming in the room and around and around her, and she started moving closer and closer. Does she know I really wanna? I wanna be with her tonight. So basically, it's how a woman was dancing on the floor, which was turning him on so much that his body was responding to what she was doing, and he wanted to sleep with her. So again, I really want to talk to you, my baby. You see what I'm saying? I don't know you, but the way you're doing on the dance floor is making my body respond to you. And because of that, is it possible that I can learn a bit of Spanish so that I can get you into bed, basically? It's basically what this whole song is about. I really want to talk to you, my baby. That's what it's about. I mean, if you were to... he doesn't want to say the wrong thing to miss out on the opportunity of taking her home by telling her he loves her and saying that he wants to take her. Baby, let's engage in this deep conversation. In a many language we speak, won't need any translation. I don't know this bit. Pleasure. As we explore together this universal language of love. Why say, I just want to talk to you. You're beautiful. I don't wanna say the wrong things. I wanna use the right words to impress you. More bonita. How do I say? How do I say? And you're gonna hear, she's gonna be teaching him a few, I'm guessing it's dirty things at the end. And I don't know if that seals the deal. And she's happy to go with him. But you see, all the songs, it seems like it's like the man is like hunting the woman down, if that makes sense, in a obviously softer way. This is not like a predatory way, but in a soft predatory way. But you know, he's got here in the corner and he's writing down the different language translations that she's telling him now. I don't know what she's saying. Sounds sexy though. Anyway, guys, let me continue. Yeah, Frank and Moomin, yeah, nothing happened after the process. Moomin didn't hear from Frank. She didn't understand what was going on. Frank says he had to process things. The show took a toll on his mental health. And, you know, backstage, Courtney's saying, you know what, she wants to hear Frank speaking more honestly, to be honest. Then Frank said, oh, he felt like they were moving too fast. However, Moomin was like, moving fast where? We didn't do anything after the show. So nothing was going on to be moving fast for. And then, yeah, Moomin was really upset. Like, said, you know, you don't know what I've been through for me to actually come here. And now you've done this to me kind of like thing, in the sense that, you know, you just wasn't responding to. I don't know if she was trying to call him. I don't know how it happened. But he just, it seems like he got really, really cold feet. Bruh, Frank, that's what it seems to me. Like, he got cold feet. But I like the way he was holding himself accountable, very agreeing with what was being said, as opposed to, oh, no, it's not that, blah, blah. I like that. Moomin got really emotional. It was sad to see, to be honest, because, yeah. Gosh, their makeup, no offense, the makeup artists, they just didn't put the right light on backstage to know how it's going to look. They obviously didn't communicate with the videographers, because it was just so, some people's undertones were so red here and the makeup was so yellow. I'm not going to say who and who. But, yeah, I wasn't feeling makeup for nobody. I can't say anybody's. Put your hands up and spend your knees. Just around in the duck and then turn with me. Come on, it's hard to learn. Come on. You see, even back in those days, when was this? 2001, 2002. We were doing dances. What do you mean? Nonsense. Yeah, then they look back at Aisha's argument with Zadia, and Naeem claimed it's because 8 men like Zadia. That's why there was a problem. And people like Nasa, I don't think so. Camille claims she didn't say she'll F them all up, when she blatantly did. They checked the records twice. The recordings twice, and saw that that's what she said, and she said she didn't say that, it was editing. Why don't you go your way and I'll go mine? Live your life and I'll live mine. Honey, you do well and I'll be fine, 'cause we're better off separated. You see, and that's maturity, to know that, you know what, you're cool, I'm cool, we do get on in certain things, but you know what, when it comes to like being in a monogamous relationship like that, nah, you're just not rocking my boat, I'm not rocking yours, so let's just go our separate ways, man. We can chill sometimes, you know, have fun, but that's what I should say in here. But he's saying in such a romantic way, if love was this, if love was that, if love was a bird, we wouldn't be that bird, because we will have no wings. 2 minutes. Okay, so Tissia walked off because it got to the point where they were going back to listen to the records to see what Camille said, and she said she's not there for that. Her mum's ill in the hospital. She shouldn't need to be doing this nonsense, basically, is the long and short of it. And she said it's ghetto. Okay, part 2 of the finale, but we're just gonna ride it through and do everything in this thingy. Yeah, we are. Walter thought that they were close, him and Sabrina, and that Sabrina should have told him beforehand. You know, maybe he feels a bit embarrassed, but I don't know. Girl, I thought we had some good times. It's sad to say, but sad to say goodbye. Girl, I know I love you, I can't deny. I can't say we didn't try to make it work for you and I. God, I know I love you is her. Oh gosh, the side of the winding road we lost the trust. So I'm sad to wait to see me cry. It's telling me so. But why don't you go your way? And I'll go mine. Live your life. And I'll live mine. Honey, you do well. And I'll be fine. 'Cause we're better off. So much better. Oh gosh, just come to finish. So much better off. Gosh, I could have finished in that singing time. Right, let me be back. I need to delete some stuff, guys. I'll be back. I've got to hurry up. I've got 8%. So anyway, yeah, so Walter thought they were getting closer. Moomin also said that she didn't feel that Walter made her number one at all. And Sabrina says that, you know, Walter likes the younger ones, to be fair. But then, you know, she said something, can't remember who said this in regards to the possibility of her having kids or something like that. I don't know. But, you know, there's also that, I guess, you know, I mean, these days people are having children much older. So, you know, I can't remember how old she is. She said they said 47 or something like that. But if we didn't put apart, see, I want to work this out, but I don't think it's going to change. Think I do, but you don't think it's best we go our separate ways. Tell me why I should stay in this relationship when I'm hurting, baby. I ain't happy, baby, 'cause there's so many other things I gotta deal with. I think that we should. So basically, he's just tired of the relationship. He can't take it. He's a superstar. He's got things he's got to think about. This relationship doesn't seem to be serving his needs anymore. So let's just let it burn. Let it just disintegrate into nothing. Why can't we just do that? You know it's best for us that we should do that. But I know it hurts as well. But it's over. Let's just accept it and let's just move on. That's what you're saying. Let it burn, let it burn. Sick and tired of the things to do. Guys, let me continue. Let me hurry up. So Corey got really emotional and, you know, he's saying that he doesn't understand why he always tried so hard. And like, you know, people backstage were saying that they thought that he was like faking it because I guess it came out of the blue because even Moomin was like, oh, I don't know what to do here. Is this real? Kind of like it. But that could be feeded into the fact that men are expected to hold all their emotions in. And now he's expressing his emotions. He's been deemed as being fake. That also speaks to the percentage of men, or black men should I say, that feel that they can't express their emotions because if they do, they're seen as lesser than or whatever. That's kind of feeding into that in a certain type of way as well. Because if he was actually being emotionally child, and in fact I'm even having to talk about it in the sense that there was a possibility that he wasn't. Not, so I don't believe that he was faking it, but I'm just saying the fact that people like I said, it validates what men say when they say they can't express themselves without being seen like this or that or the other. In this case, it's him being seen as being fake. Do you get what I mean? So I get that. I understand that. And then he said that he wants to see the same look his dad gives his mum, or his mum gives his dad, with all the things his dad. So he looks up to his dad. It's basically the meaning he's put on a relationship and the points of reference that he has in healthy relationships, or quote unquote healthy relationships, and one of them obviously being his primary socialization experience, should we just say, and that's his parents. The first primary example of how a relationship should be, and so he's kind of trying to live up to that, and so that was quite sweet to hear. And Sabrina was saying that, you know, Corey is actually a really lovely person. They've been speaking off screen or whatever, and he's very sincere and stuff like that. And Corey doesn't understand that, you know, as soon as he's deemed as the good guy, he's kind of discarded. And what was I asking? The question that I asked before, like, not really the question, but it's just something I had seen, that sometimes, you know, the good guy, why is the good guy kind of like discarded when, you know, they're willing to give you everything you want? And I posed the suggestion that it could be that you're not ready to actually receive it, or it's because you're attracted to the person, but they're just too nice. So yeah, so there's that. Do you get what I mean? Courtney didn't feel his emotion, and Moomin said it was too much deflection. So they weren't really buying it, and obviously they know him more than I do, obviously. So I don't know what that means. And it was established like, listen, copy and pasting, Corey, you need to get rid of that because it doesn't work. And he apologized because that wasn't his intent to, you know, make people think that he's a player and stuff like that. Tissia was like, hold on a second, you're not saying the full story here, Corey. You're forgetting about what the role I was playing in all of your experience on Ready to Love. And apparently he was saying the same things to her. The men then interjected Corey because he was going on like he was like supporting Tissia in a certain way. And Walter like chimed in and said, oh, you never had to kind of, you know, back her up because we never wanted her to go kind of like him. And then I was thinking, why did she get eliminated? I don't know. To preference, nice to slow what? This is complete sexualization. Guys, what I'm doing with the psychosexuals in music is just obviously looking at where the links are to our cultures and how we think and how it feeds into music and how the music feeds into us and how we internalize it. Because all of this is just objectification of a woman if that's not what she wants to be seen as. And there's women that like to be spoken and sang to like this and about like this. And so that's for that, grab the titties and them things. There's some people that want to, but the majority of women, they wouldn't. But like I said, it's the sexualization of the socialization. Because this is internalized in me. And I was just singing it from the top of my lungs. I mean, I can feel the beat of it. Okay, guys, I need to hurry up. Anyways, yeah, I didn't like the way they cut off Corey. I didn't like the way they cut him off. He's got a good heart. Maybe he done things wrong, but he's got a good heart. I don't like the way they cut him off. Anyway, Tissia said she was vaxxed and waxed, and so she's ready to mingle, basically. But she's going to die. Zadia realised in hindsight she shouldn't have touched Dante. Camille looked so stush through Aisha and Dante's story, and she apparently cooks for him. Yeah, he does in the nudes or in lingerie, should I say. And they have a communication where, you know, they can give each other space, come together, and if things continue the way it is, it's marriage under cards, guys. And that's it, finished. Sex and Slave with Azamai MUA, IG, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, what else, Facebook, what else, YouTube's right here, guys. Sex and Slave with Azamai MUA. I'm gonna love you and leave you. I'm gonna see you in season 6 of Ready to Love. I don't know when it starts, but I'm up to par now. I'm just gonna send these out this week, and then I'll be with you hopefully next week. I don't know when it starts. Look how quickly I'm talking, guys. Thank you for staying with me for this series, guys. Take care. I leave you with wellness. I leave you with peacefulness. I leave you with happiness, and I leave you being loved. Okay, guys, take it.